Good morning, everybody. Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is September 13th, 2025. I shared this information with you last night connected to Charlie Kirk, martyr, the meaning of his name, Charlie, free man, James, who was the first apostle, martyred. I did mention in my video that he was the first martyr. Stephen was the first disciple martyred. But the first apostle martyred was James. That is in Acts chapter 12. It shows James to be the first apostle martyred of the original 12. And Kirk means church. So free man, first martyr, church. But then it was brought to my attention that a lot of this information, or much more information, was shared by Stuart Best at Night Shadows Radio. And so I listened to a little bit of that information. If you go here to Stuart Best on his Substack, here is the report that he shared last night from September 12th. I will leave the link for you if you want to watch this. Listen to this part of the program, or to listen to this program. There's a lot of information here. And but here's some other information that I put together this morning. And so one of the things that Stuart brought out is that Orem, the place where Orem, where Charlie Kirk was shot at the Utah Valley University, is in Orem, Utah. Orem, if you look up the meaning of Orem, it means serpent or dragon. Over the last few days, I've been talking to you about the Atlas 3I as the red dragon of Revelation. And now we have a sign of a dragon on earth, as we have a sign of the dragon in heaven. We have the sign of the dragon on earth. And so I wanted to pull up this on Google Earth. And right in front of Orem University is this lake that has a very conspicuous shape to it. And as soon as I saw this, I'm like, this is a clear facial profile. A clear facial profile. Here, the Utah Lake looks right over the Utah Valley University, and this to me looks like a profile of Akhenaten, who looks just like Obama. Okay, well, you can decide on your own if this is something peculiar or interesting or important, but I found it very telling that this lake in the shape of a person, profile of a face, is looking over exactly where this event happened. Charlie Kirk was shot at 12:23 p.m. To me, that is another clear sign of what we're watching for Hanukkah. Hanukkah ends on December 22nd. So just as Hanukkah is ending, the rise of the beast during and at the end of Hanukkah. So was Charlie Kirk taken out by the dragon, by the serpent, by the beast? Obama, Akhenaten. Everybody's watching the 24th day of September for the possible rapture of the church. But Haggai chapter 2, verse 18 says, "Take note from this day forward, from the 24th day of the 9th month, from the day when the foundation was laid for God's temple." The 24th day of the 9th month is Hanukkah Eve, which this year would be December 13th, just as Hanukkah is beginning. So I believe Haggai chapter 2 is actually pointing not to the 24th day of the 9th month on the Gregorian calendar, not to the 24th day of September, but to the 24th day of Kislev and the timing of Hanukkah. And Charlie Kirk was shot at 12:23. So we have clear signs that are pointing to the beginning, middle, and end of Hanukkah somewhere during the timing of Hanukkah. So I'll leave the link for you to Stuart Best and Larry Taylor Night Shadows program from last night. A lot of great information. I pray you guys are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People, the sign of his coming revealed.